Should I do that? Should I do that? Should I do that? Should I? Are we scared? Are we? Are we? Are we? What's on nifike hapo? Let me come to where you're sitting. And then I find out you've not been finding out what your friend's favorite food is. And you don't know the 10 things they can come up with. Hi. Hi. What's your name?
Karen.
Karen. Who have you met today?
I've met Destiny.
You've known Destiny for a while. Scrub it off. Who have you met today?
I've met Charlie.
You've met?
Charlie.
Charlie. Who's Charlie? Where's Charlie? You guys know each other. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. That one I refuse. Hiyo ni uongo. Who have you met today apart from your friend group? I see. Mnajuana. You can't lie to me. I know this. I know these cliches and tips and tricks. I know everything. So, nikifika up and you don't know your friend's name, don't know their favorite food, their favorite animal, and the 10 things they can come up with, you're going to dance for us. So, that's the theological way I'm going to go with this. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie, who have you talked to today?
Patient.
Guys, it was your friend's name. So, their favorite food, favorite animal, and 10 things they can come up with. Okay, 5 things they can come up with. 5 is good. Sindio? 5 is a good number. 5 is a good average. Sindo? So what do you guys think? Should I pass this mic around and then we start getting to know each other? Is that fine? Let's start off with me. So, hi, my name is Al. Okay? My favorite food is chapati. So, my favorite animal is a bald eagle. And then 5 things I can come up with. Water. Chocolate, black, white, and puma. Okay, who am I moving to next? Who am I moving to next? Who am I going to next? Who wants to try? Who wants to give it a try? Who wants to give it a try? Okay, so let's all stand up, Sasa. Seeing as no one wants to do things, let's all stand up. Say Sibagui, let's all stand up.
If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show. If you're happy and you know, don't stamp your feet.
Don't stomp your feet.
Happy. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, don't clap your hands. Guys, you need to listen. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show, if you're happy and you know, don't clap your hands. Where are they? Where are they? Nani? Adadu dansia, sindio? If you're happy and you know, shake your head. If you're happy and you know, shake your head. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show, if you're happy and you know, don't shake your head. Where are they? Where are they? The shakers. If you're happy and you know, nod your head. If you're happy and you know, nod your head. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show, if you're happy and you know, nod your head. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show, if you're happy and you know, don't nod your head. Sakina.
Okay, guys. Sawa. Now, I've got 2 lovely people who have decided, no, Miss Zawambia, but they just called me up to them and they said they want to dance for us. So we're going to learn the old school dance moves. Are you guys ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Allow me to invite the 2 namesakes, Jennifers, in front for us. And Atulo. Alright, so they're going to teach us how they used to do it back in their days. That's how old they are. Anyway, what songs?
They choose the songs.
Do you guys want to choose the music? Any. What song should they dance to?
From the 90s.
Anything from the 90s. And the early 2000s. Chicken dance is way too easy. Come on, guys. Don't feel. Musiorumie. Something from the 90s. From the 1990s and the 2000s. Should we? Are you guys ready? Alright, they're saying everyone needs to stand up. Come on, guys, let's stand up again.
Stand up, guys. Let's stand up, guys.
Let's stand up, let's stand up, let's stand up. Perfect. I'm seeing a lot of people standing up. Are you ready to move with the groove?
And dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line. Everyone's you fold it up, cause this is Africa. For Africa.
Is that good, guys? Are we ready for that? I drop the beat, DJ.
This time for Africa. Listen to your God, this is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line, y vamos por todo. People are raising their expectations. Go and feed them, this is your moment, no hesitation. Today, feel it. You pave the way, believe it. If you get down, get up, oh, when you get down, get up, hey. This time for Africa. Waka waka, this time for Africa. I'm on a journey, biggie, mama, what's A to Z? My sister's on a journey, biggie, mama, from east to west. Waka waka, my waka waka, my this is this is Africa.
A round of applause. What do we say to the oldies? What do we say to our lovely parents out here at the front? Thank you.
Portia.
Okay, if you've lost a charger, I think a black charger, please go on over to Purity. And we're looking for pods. Did you find it? Okay. We're looking for black pods, yeah? A black AirPod case with like AirPods inside. So please, if you find them, bring them over to me, all right? Thank you. I'd appreciate that. So, remember, before we went off to our break, a very lovely lunch break, we said that we had something coming up for you guys. No. Does anyone remember what it was? Anyone? Anyone remember what it was? Anyone who can even try? Right, so we're jumping into something known as a town hall. Or a mural, rather. Yeah. But I hear that one of us has a story to tell. Me? Could never be me. I'm not a storyteller, guys. Where's Koki? Hi, Koki. Come on over. So Koki will introduce herself, right? She's going to tell you what she does, and then she'll give you a story, right? And then after the story, we're going to work on a mural. Does anyone know what a mural is? You don't know what a mural is? You've never done a mural before? Perfect. Today you're going to learn what it is. Right? So let's pay very, very much attention to Koki. Right? Look to your neighbor and say, shh. 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 Perfect.
Hello everyone. Mkoaje? I'm super fine. I've had my lunch and it was really good. So big ups to everyone, the organizers, and Mtoto News and each and every organization. So I'm a young writer. I've been writing stories and poems. I was inspired by me being in an organization in the Eastern African Children Advisory Group that is in World Vision. So my stories try to showcase or try to show how kids in Africa suffer, most particularly, let's say, the problems the Kenyan kids face, but in a way that is in fiction, and now the problems are reality. So now I'm going to read a story that I've written myself. It's called The Drought Within. This story encapsulates many problems. For example, online safety. It also talks about climate change. It talks about misuse of power and problems like defilement and rape. Yeah, so I'm going to start. So are we okay, guys? Did you just hear what I said? So I would really appreciate it if you pay attention, because I'll be asking some questions between so that I know some of you are listening, right? So the drought within. In the small village of Kamanga, life had always been simple. People farmed, fetched water, and listened to the wisdom of the elders. But things were changing. The land was dry, water was scarce, and danger was everywhere. For Zahara, our first character, a 16-year-old girl, life was like the land, dry, difficult, and full of struggle. Chapter 1, the fight for water. Long ago, the Mabondo River flowed through Kamanga, giving life to the village. But over the years, the rains became less and the river dried up. People began digging wells, but the neighboring village, Lumbuli, took most of the underground water. One morning, Zahara stood in a long line at the borehole, waiting to fill a jerrycan. The sun was hot, and the women and children around her were tired. Suddenly, a group of young men from Lumbuli arrived, carrying machetes and sticks. "This is our water now," one of them shouted. A fight broke out. The men pushed the women aside and took control of the well. Zahara held onto a jerrycan tightly, but one of the boys kicked it over, spilling all the water. She wanted to fight back, but she knew better. She knew better. In Kamanga, standing up to men could cost a girl everything. Chapter 2, the war for boys. Far beyond the hills, a war was happening. Soldiers and rebels fought against each other, and both sides needed more fighters. They came to a village like Kamanga, which is now the scene, the village Kamanga, looking for boys to turn into soldiers. Any boy over 12 was in danger. Some left willingly, tricked by promises of food and power. Others were taken by force. Zahara's young brother, Jabari, our second family character. Zahara's younger brother, Jabari, had just turned 12. Their mother, Mama Mombi, warned him never to walk alone. But no matter how careful he was, boys kept disappearing at night. One evening, Zahara came home and found Mama Mombi crying. "Jabari is gone," she whispered. Zahara ran outside, calling his name. She looked for him everywhere around the village, but deep down, she knew he had been taken. That night, she sat in their small hut, staring at the empty space where her brother used to sleep. First, the village had lost water. Now, she had lost her brother. The trap of the phone is our next chapter. Before Jabari was taken, he had already been lost in another way. A man from the city had opened a small shop in Kamanga, selling old smartphones at cheap prices. Boys from the village spent hours staring at their screens, watching videos and playing games. Jabari was one of them. He no longer helped with the farm. He no longer played with the other boys. He was always on his phone. Zahara had tried to stop him. The world inside that screen is not real, she told him. It will eat you alive. He only laughed. Now, his phone lay on the ground where he had dropped it. He was gone, and the screen could not bring him back. This is another chapter, The Night That Stole Her Childhood. The childhood is Zahara. Zahara knew what it meant to be powerless. She had learned that when she was 13. She was walking home from the well when Mzee Baraka, the village elder, called her. Come, Zahara, he said, I have something for you. She hesitated but obeyed. In Kamanga, refusing an elder was not allowed. What happened next was pain, fear, and silence. Later, he pressed a few coins into her shaking hands. Do not speak of this, he warned. When she told Mama Mombi, her mother's face turned pale. You must to anyone, she said. If you do, we will suffer. So Zahara stayed silent. But secrets do not stay hidden forever. We all know that, right? Months later, her belly began to... That's the end of that chapter. Now we are in the other chapter, The Shame of a Stolen Future. The village turned against her. Women whispered behind her back. Boys laughed at her. Some said she was reckless. Others said she was cursed. No one asked who done this to her. No one dared to speak against Mzee Baraza. She stopped going to school. Her dreams of becoming a teacher faded away. Her mother cried at night, but there was nothing she could do. In Kamanga, a girl's body was never her own. Then we have a ray of hope. That's another chapter. One day, a woman from the city came to the village. Auntie Nia, they called her. She was different. She spoke with confidence, unafraid of men like Mzee Baraka. She looked at Zahara and asked, but then she thought of Jabari, taken by war, else who would suffer like her. She thought of her unborn child, already trapped in a cruel world. So she spoke. She told Auntie Nia about the stolen water, the missing boys, the poisoned phones, and the night that had ruined her life. Auntie Nia, then she acted. She took Zahara to the city, to a place where she could be safe. There, Zahara learned that her pain was not her fault. She learned that silence was a cage and that she had the power to break free. Now I guess it's the last one, yes. The return of a fighter. So, where is Zahara right now? In the city, right? So, who is this Auntie Nia? Yes? Who is Auntie Nia in the story? Auntie Nia is a lady from the city who came to the village. She was not afraid of men like Mzee Baraka. Yeah, so we have another chapter that is the return of a fighter. When she returned to Kamanga, she was no longer just a girl, she was a warrior. She worked with others to dig wells so that the village would never thirst again. She helped mothers protect their sons from war and their daughters from men like Mzee Baraka. She taught the children that their voices mattered. And when the first drops of rain finally touched the dry earth, Zahara lifted her face to the sky. The drought had ended, not just in the land, but inside her heart. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for the story. I hope we've listened. We are drawing lessons. We are learning, right? So as we continue, so one thing I like is art, okay? From the way our shirts are, Ebu, look at your shirt. Ebu, look at it. Isn't it pretty? What do you love most about your shirt? Somebody? Yes, what do you love most about your shirt?
The color of my shirt.
Wow, the color of the shirt. What else do you love about your shirt?
The design.
The design. Anything else you love about your shirt?
The material made from.
Wow. Okay, wait. When I chose my shirt, by the way, I never thought of the material. No, I was like, no, I'm going for black because every person loves black. But someone chose, not everyone. That's why you're wearing orange. Where did you take yours?
I took orange because I had no option.
Okay. Yeah, hakuwa na choice. No maana alichukua orange. Well, I had the choice and I chose black. Now that is the thing about art, okay? Art, we do it because we love it. We choose things because they look beautiful. And that is the next thing we are going to have. Now, one thing I like is, I like playing with paint, colors. I do a little bit of crayons. Yeah, at my age, I do crayons. Yes. So the next segment, we are going to have a mural. When they told me I'm going to have a mural, I was like, what is that? But that is not mine to answer. I'm not going to answer what a mural is. We are going to invite a special someone who has been here the whole day. Her name took me by surprise, but we want to invite her again. Miss Jennifer Otieno, please come to the stage. What is a mural?
Okay, so hi guys, hello again. A mural is a very large painting, a very large drawing painting that often communicates a vision or an idea or something that you find inspiring and beautiful. So when we started to think about not just talking, not just making presentations, not just coming up with great solutions, but how do we tap into your amazing creative energy? We thought, what better way to do that by allowing you to build something beautiful and something lasting. Now, this mural is not just for today. We want to be able to carry this mural with us to several different places so that people can see your artwork beyond just today. So, 2 different places. One is the Africa Children's Summit that will be happening in Addis in Ethiopia. So this mural that you create today will be carried to Ethiopia and will be shown to many, many, many people who are coming to that climate summit to be able to see your ideas and your creative energy. The second place is what I mentioned before. We have a national EdTech summit here in Nairobi. It's at Semastea. And so that is the second place where the mural will be showcased. So you guys will be able to show your ideas about what I'm going to talk about in just a second, but using your painting, they'll be able to see your ideas. Now, the idea behind the mural, what we really want to get from you is your vision for a climate resilient learning environment. Now let me break that down. We know what climate change is now, yes? We've had some amazing presentations this morning about the effects of climate change, and even in the story you just heard, you heard about not having enough water. You heard about people fighting over resources. You heard about how those things can make it unsafe for kids, right? And so what we're trying to figure out is how do we make schools safe places despite all of the negative effects of climate change? So what do schools need to look like in order to be climate resilient? That means safe from climate effects, okay? The second thing is, if I had to guess, how many people remember the floods last year? Right? They were all over the country, right? We had them here in Nairobi, we had them in all different parts of the country. We were supposed to be going to Garissa. We couldn't go because there was no road. The floods washed away the road to Garissa. So, we want to also say 2 million children last year couldn't go to school. 2 million children couldn't go to school for months because of those floods. Now, what happens to those kids when they can't reach their schools? How do they keep learning? And we want you to help us think about that question. How can we use technology to support kids to learn even when they're not able to get to schools? So your mural will help us think about the answers to those questions. How do we make sure that schools can be safe spaces despite climate effects? And how can we use technology to help kids keep learning even when kids can't make it to school? So I'll stop there. I don't know who I'm handing it back to, but maybe let me hand it over to Jennifer to take it forward from there.
Thank you, Jen. Hi, guys.
Are we excited to draw and paint? So, as my namesake Jennifer has said, so we are going to get very colorful. You remember all you guys, they made really nice presentations, right? So, we are going to get into 4 groups, okay? Okay, into 4? And in the 4 groups, group 1 is going to work on how can we create a physical learning space that has a climate resilient, safe, and healthy, isn't it? You know, sometimes you go to school after floods and you're doing skip, hop, and jump. Why? Because there is matope, iko maji, kuna takataka, isn't it? Sababu ya climate change. So, group 1, you will first write down and then we paint, isn't it? And then group 2 is how can we leverage on technology, what Jen has said, to support ongoing. You remember when there was flooding last year? See, all of us closed school. You remember the government said no school for how many weeks? For a whole month, isn't it? How can we ensure that we are going on with school even when there's something like flooding? Isn't it? So we are going to write it down and then we draw it. And then group 3, how can we learn about climate change in a fun and loving way? Isn't it? In a what? Loving way, isn't it? So that we can all understand, from those little boys like Jabez to really big girls like Portia, isn't it? Okay, and then all of us said we want food for school, isn't it? We want what? We want food for school. How can we ensure that you are using technology to ensure all children in all schools in Marsabit, Garissa, Turkana, Nairobi, Mandera, which another one? Turkana, which another one? Which another one? All of us have food, isn't it? So it's going to be a painting. So if you're putting on something white, I would recommend that you don't put on a white. Okay? So all of us are going to paint. Okay? So what you're going to do, we are going to count so that we can have different groups. So you can have new friends, isn't it? So we don't have all of us to be in the same groups that we are in. So we are going to start from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay? 1. So I want, as you say, 1, you go to that corner. 2, we go to that corner. 3 to that corner, and 4 to this corner. Let's say, okay? 1, okay? 2, there. 3, come here. 4, go there. Okay, 1, okay? 2, that corner. 3, here. 4, there, okay? 1, 2, there. 3, 2, okay? 3 here and 4 there. Okay, let's go. 4 there. 1, go to that corner. 2, there. 3 here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And the babies are going to be by themselves. So the babies, 1 is there. 1 is there. Okay, the babies are going to still be on the same group because you guys, you bully them. You don't want them to speak. Okay? 2, 3, 4. You're part of the babies. Higher. We number what? 1. Okay, 1, 2, behind there. 3, here. 4, there. Higher. 1, no, that's 4. 1, you go in there. 2 is there. 3, here. 4, behind there. 4, you're 4. Higher. 1, 2, 3, one there. You are two. Two is here. Okay, let's go. Let's go very fast because we don't have a lot of time. 1, 2, 3. Threes. Oh, 2 is there. Sorry, 2 is there. 3 is there. 4. Higher. You're 1. 1 there. 2. Just arrange yourself by counting. You are number 2. 2 is right there. 3 is here. Oh, no, 2 is here. Sorry, 2 is there. This here? 3. 3 is there. And then, 4. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. At least you can still sit down. Okay? This other side, let's start here. 1, 2, here. 3, yeah, this is 2. 3, there, and 4 there. 4. Go to 4. Right there. Higher. 1. 1 is there. 2 behind here. 3. 4. 3. 4. No, sorry. 3 is there. 4 is there. Sorry. You're 1. 2 behind here. 3 right there. 4. 4 is there. Sorry. 1, 2 behind. 3 there. 4 right there. 1. You're 1, eh? There. 2 behind. 4 is right there. So you're 1. 3 is there. And 4 is there. 1. Yeah. 2 behind here. 3 right there. 4 there. You have a number? Okay, go there. 1. Where is 2? 2, right here, you're seated. What's up? Okay. So, the instructions, I want, my phone is doing its things. So, so the question is question number, for group number 1. Who's group number 1? How can we create a physical learning space that are climate resilient and healthy? So how can we ensure that our classes are resilient? You know what resilient is? They cannot be disrupted or disturbed by climate change, but also clean, okay, and healthy. Has someone written down? Who is writing? But have you heard what I've said? You can remember. Your group number? Higher. Group number 3, you're saying, how can we learn about climate change in a sustainable development way? Okay, that's an easy one. You have Jeda. How did you guys end up in the same group? No, there is something that has gone off there. But anyway, how can we learn about climate change in a sustainable development way? But I would recommend that you distribute. It would be good for you. Okay? So choose. Replace yourself with someone there. Okay, this is group number 2. Okay, group number 2, how can we leverage, how can we use technology to support our learning in schools when it's not accessible because of climate change? Okay, we've gotten the question. How can we use technology to support our learning when it has been disrupted or we cannot go to school how can we learn about climate change in a sustainable development? Okay? So you guys sit, I think you already, most of you had that. Your group had that solution, isn't it? It's now just writing it down and painting it. Okay? Group 1, how can we create physical learning spaces that are climate resilient and healthy? Okay? You've understood? Okay? How can we create physical learning spaces that are climate resilient, safe, and healthy? Okay? So you sit there. We are going to remove all the chairs and put the mural down. And then we are going to put everybody in their corner and they're going to start painting. But you can't paint before you agree on what you are painting, and you can draw a bit of it, what you want to paint, and then we can all start painting. Are we okay? Are we together? Are you together? Okay, everybody go to their groups. You discuss for the next 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm coming. Okay? Okay? If you can hear me, clap once. And then you can discuss how can we make our environment clean, isn't it? Yes, so you can draw it, isn't it? Yes, you guys can draw for us, isn't it? Okay? I'm giving you guys 5 minutes to discuss. After 5 minutes, I need someone to remove the chairs. We spread the nini down. Can you help me?
So I think there's a fabric we are going to put in a basic initiative.
It in my body, para, Kolazama, 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 pick up my rubber, Remina Baba. When I see money, attack. Whether or not the naira, whether or not the dollar, come me, I go pull up with my spada. Oh shit, without bago. Remy get me daddy soda, where they spend the money, I know send the ledger. Hey, trying, I'm down, nigga, can't see me, John Cena, and I go Tina Baba, Elumelu, and a Baba, Osedola, and a Baba, my own bullet, in a Baba, oh no, Basek, in a Baba, who go Apollo. Pick up my rubber, Remina Baba. When I see money, attack.
Country hat music.
Wanna do Boca. Boca dogo. Yeah, skiza.
Venye na waviu, angle ni side mirror. Kakilori nimejibebe majicha. Sigosani fing bado sipomakinika. Sigoe mras kumagonga hadi rehab. Country nipige hype ni trace mamita. Jam down na niji
Hi, everybody. Because of time, so I want us to start painting. But as soon as your parent picks you up, you will go. And I know that so those ones who are being paid for by Mtoto is to go. So we are going to give them 30 minutes. But those ones who are sleeping, you guys can stay as long as possible to paint. But before everybody goes, so you heard Jane say there is the National EdTech Summit, okay, happening in September, okay? We want, I don't know if you guys have groups for your solution areas. We want you to select 2 people from every solution area who are going to come to Nairobi and represent you and your solution, okay? Are we together? We want 2 from every solution area, not these ones. You remember the original ones? The ones you've been working since Friday last week. So we want 2 children from every solution area, and please don't make all of them from Nairobi so that we can be balanced, okay? So I want us to do this very fast. So we can start painting, because painting we can do it even throughout the night. So very fast, I want, how can we do this? Where is a tool to help me think? So we need to do this very fast. For your original groups, we need you to select 2 children from your original groups. Okay? 2. Okay? Okay? So for now, I think select someone to help you with the painting here or drawing, to start drawing, and then select someone here who's going to help you with the drawing. Who is going to help you with the drawing and the painting in this group? Who? Francisca. You have been selected. Hiya, Francisca, please head to the mirror. Okay? Okay, in this group, I need you to select one person to start painting. Who? Okay, go to the painting. Go to start painting. Go. Who wants to go painting? Come and start painting here. There's a group that is missing. Group 3, where is it? Okay, I need you guys to select 1 or 2 people to come and start painting here. Come. Okay, come to start painting. Who? Yes, here, this one. Okay, start drawing and painting, but you want someone to start doing it? Okay, stand up then. Governor, stand. Okay. And then that's group number? Group number? Group number 4, who is? You're going to come and paint? Okay, Caleb, come and start painting. No, I just want one person for now. So the rest of you, I want you to go back to your original groups and you select 2 people who are going to represent you in Nairobi in September. And you should not be in class 8 or grade 9 if you're doing exams. Okay? Because if you're doing exams, your school will not allow you to come. Okay? So let's all stand up. Go to your original groups very fast. 5, 4. To your original groups, and then you select 2 people from that group. Hurry up. So the rest of them who are painting can come and continue painting. So the people who are going to paint, your names are going to go on the mural. You are stepping on the mural. Okay. Ooh. You're stepping. Yes? Grade 9s are doing exams. Okay, go fast. Select yourself. I want us to say you are going to paint to come here. Those ones who are painting, come here. Okay? Who else is painting? I can't see everybody. Grade 9, no.
I'm not in grade 9.
You're in grade?
8.
So you're not doing exams?
Yeah, we're not
Okay, 8 is okay, but 9 no.
Miss Jenny, what about if the school has the...
No. I don't want issues with Ministry of Education. Okay. So, your group number? Your group what? Your group number? 1. Okay, go to that corner. Caleb, you're in group number? Go to that corner. Your group number? Come here. Group number? Come here. Okay, so we are drawing like this. Don't measure. Alice. Here. Your group number? 4. Caleb, your group number? Your group number? 4. Okay. Okay, I need you to help me to draw a line to divide. Okay? So all of us are going to contribute, yes?
We choose 2 people.
Yes.
But if not now, in the WhatsApp groups.
Oh yeah, if you guys have a WhatsApp group, you can choose in the WhatsApp group. I've been told your group number what? Group number? Your group number? Okay, not this now, the original. So inclusive, they're saying they're going, because to be inclusive, they're going to choose someone in their WhatsApp group. Inclusive. A boy and a girl, yes. Okay, I've been told WhatsApp is not ideal there, so those ones are not there. So go to your original group and choose a boy and a girl. A boy and a girl from each group. Okay? A boy and a girl. So you have to choose a boy and a girl. And they should not come from Nairobi, all of them. Okay?
One can come from Nairobi.
So no grade 9, then both of them should not come from Nairobi.
One of them should come from Nairobi.
Both of them per group. Okay? If you find you have more Nairobi children, we are going to vote again. Okay? A grade 9 apana. Grade 9 because you're doing exams. You're Ministry of Education. No. Okay. Yes?
From Nairobi cannot participate.
We can.
Walkman. Yes.
Walkman.
A round of applause. This really was, they used the word spectacular. I think that's the right word. I think spectacular is the right word for today. I'm so privileged to be here with you. My name is Jennifer Otieno, as you heard. I know I don't look like an Otieno, but I am. This is my second time with you at the Learner EdTech Summit, and I am so grateful to be here with you, to be able to listen to the great work that you've done and the presentations that you've created. The reason we do this is because we have really hard problems to solve in education, really difficult. And I think you've understood some of those challenges really well. I've heard
Make sure there is gender balance in the group. One boy, one girl.
see any painting going on. The babies have already finished. The babies are finished. The babies are finished, but the bigger ones have not finished. Not started.
kakilori nimejibebe majicha gosani fing bado sipomakinika sigoe mras kumagonga hadi rehab country nipige hype ni trace mamita jam down na nijipini toka 9 namba ni jamo bado zaibadilisha labda mtando ni wangore na class 2 tuliwaii saina wazozana S-class sima ka Tesla magot window shepherd chauffeurs day safari najipeleka S-class 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 convoy nda inaongoza ni defender strangers strictly na kwaga members backbencher ndani ya S-class backbencher ndani ya S-class mileage nda speedometer inachezea 260 samahani kwenye yako kwa njikli roll kiji kama dola na nidiki neza jitengeneza busy no mileage nda speedometer inachezea 260 samahani kwenye yako kwa njikli roll kiji kama dola na nidiki neza jitengeneza busy na cash bila shortcut but road ikiwa na jam na tumia wrong turn very sure to the crash yes class Kigonya mepitishiwa stima kabonda na tumia kama Trojan kwa madem zao kwa vuli ya toja dirisha zikwe top ni hotbox na maboza kabaridi ni warm up full tank na medi kuzoza long time tuliwaii saina wazoza na S-class stima ka Tesla magot window shepherd chauffeurs day safari najipeleka S-class 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 convoy nda inaongoza ni defender strangers strictly na kwaga members backbencher ndani ya S-class backbencher ndani ya S-class ukizua tararuliwa rectum feature your mom neza sikia mi ndio step dad disming kufanyia disinfectant ni mapep tank pepepepepeta na wapita uneza dhaniwa kuwa in motion wekeza mbona nake emotions ningekuwa the teacher mboka dobando moto anyway kayole pia na wimo angle ni side mirror kakilori nimejibebe majicha kigosani fing bado sipomakinika sigoe mras kumagonga hadi rehab country nipige hype ni trace mamita jam down na nijipini toka 9 namba ni jamo bado zaibadilisha labda mtando ni wangore na class 2 tuliwaii
Sell to millions of people online with
I can't see any painting going on.
Dance na mimi Zoni gani wanaleta maisha mabani tunaka vizuri Dance na mimi
Strani za kizimbi team si lazima ni dingi Tutani koma bibe na kuidha ya simping Stumi shilingeri ni dingli ya ringi Sidubis na nyinyi ni mezoea free things Sherehe kila tarehe manu sinanga penki Tuna kumekwet sio dikite ni fest Tulimpaka cheri dikite ni zeda
Yo Promised and delivered Sexy nigga come to dance, sezi kata Stoke cheza sifu mchezaji wa kulipwa Neje kiuno chako weni mwepesi Anakutetesi kulafia sezi kata Wendo irori wendi ogata Dance kinyama pigwa Serengeti menje Nilisho M7 that makende ni akinene Tuserereke usiende Aluta bila gwede Misheveve na sembe mpaka tengerere
Guys, this is coming to Nairobi, not going to Addis Ababa. Let me just be very clear. Ndio musiniambie mnataka Addis. This is not Addis Ababa. This is Nairobi in September. Okay?
Dance na mimi Zoni gani wanaleta maisha mabani tunaka vizuri Dance na mimi
Hata siamini, mbona mzee anashtuka na yako na mwere, mimi niko na chupa. Watu wako mafuta, ruchepe anashuka. Try kutupa, kona holy troopers. Dance na yo mini, usiogope mami. Rock and kamini, una deal na msanii. Unadai nini, the bill is on me. Siezi reject your shit, but still me Gen Z.
Jumamosi tatupa, tabata ndani you're not hearing me. Hello, hello. Can I get a hello? Hello, hello. So, I'm told before we leave, okay, before we leave, we are supposed to leave our lanyards pale nje kwa gate. Hapa kwa registration, okay? Our name tags, sorry. Name tags, these ones. Please leave them hapo kwa registration, okay? Okay. Nice. No, the t-shirt you can go with them at home.
Pata chenye unataka na utajibu mashtaka, utajipata kwa baba blanda ukicheza na mshahara.
Chanda masenke wasenge Prezo mamende Riswa Waroro wa uptown na snata brado wabebe Nataka pia life ya kiposh etc West Pokot tulienda Luonyanga po tulimsupply machevra Mrane ringita machingrizo zote Oyo Lebi Center Saini dosha neliskeroshe RIP Tekra Change skill kama Vera Hit and run dead beat kakadera Woko zabe na unahela Weni mwizi mtu wangu saka wera I'm among the chosen Hawana haria kwa choo Hai kama padri Kunga na essence vina na iban kwa church Utiaji that is a big no For sure Asapando place neza chizi Mtajua ni nando na run the show Nili beach foreign beach watamu Tena mtamu Nikamshondani steak Kukam akasema Anataka Kenyan spam Mjoro aligeuka kipofu Tulimwekea mchele akatoka pofu Zangu ni madaga kwa kitofu Mzonda kumadana akalash ni kofu Kuna maridheo kuisti kugenje Zinapewa sera machungu Hata system ni threatened Siwezi tisha sera mko Cheke masanzua kwende Onfinya kende Jia kuseti kwangu Ngunga kenge makenge Chanda masenke wasenge Prezo mamende Riswa Waroro wa uptown na snata brado wabebe
Kuja vibao unaweza tokwa. Yuto mengoja mboka wakachoka, sasa wana room tu naitoka. Tupa mtupe tumeomoka. Stuka medhoka, ona hadi producer katoka na mgola. Kabala lazima ifall John do black man aweze kugrow. Tunachapa na polo kikolo wada ndo tunaingia show. Simamishwa rock. Ukuleta ngora. Tunafanya kakorio kwa dance floor rada kukutoka do. Huku down tumekula moto kama Shaka Zulu. Ambia rais ajiuzulu. Tuangu jo ndo tupate uhuru. Ishi life kuomoka tunaogopa
haijaisha.